Well, we're on the run, and we are standing in the presence of a local legend here. The great Dr. Mel Williams is with us. Mel Williams has run all 35 of the Marine Corps marathons. He's one of the 4 original ground pounders, as they call them in the Marine Corps Marathon.
Right.
It is a pleasure to have you here on the run. We just finished up running the Turkey Trot here on this Thanksgiving. How's life treating you?
Oh, pretty darn good. At 72, legs are still kicking along, so I feel good. Bless the Lord.
Well, I've got to ask you, 35 Marine Corps marathons. How many marathons have you run total now?
About 124. So that was my 35th this year, and I ran the first one in 1976 as a kind of a lark, and then started teaching a class at Old Dominion University and running a marathon, and that was our final exam. So I had a streak going, and then when I got to about 10, I said, well, might as well keep it going.
Wonderful. Now, way back when did Jerry Bokery, I know that name comes around for a lot of people in the local area. Jerry Bokery was involved with this. How did this and the Tidewater Striders all come about too?
Well, Jerry was one of my students, one of my undergraduate and graduate students at Old Dominion University in exercise science, and he came up with the idea of starting a running club, and in 1972, there were about 15 of us got together, formed the club, and Jerry was the backbone of the club. He's the one who put on all the races. He founded the Shamrock Marathon, he founded the Elizabeth River Run, and he's just been the godfather of the club, and without him, we wouldn't have it.
Well, I had to bring up that name because with all those races, and in the background, we can't see him, but Dave McDonald is one of the volunteers. Man, back in the day, he was also one of the legends here, too. I do have to ask, though, I know you've got this big race coming up on December 18th. The people who, if you're not really set to do this, don't try it. But if you are ready, Dr. Mel has the ultimate challenge for you. Tell us about it.
We have a 50-kilometer track race, or not track race, a field race down on the trails of what was the old Seashore State Park is our first landing state park, and it's 2 big 15-mile loops. It's 50 kilometers or 31 miles, and last year was our first year. This is our second, and we hope to have much better weather this year.
Yeah, I do remember last year was a rainy mess. This year, I'm going to talk to our good friends at the Wavy Weather Center to make sure that we get great weather for that.
Great.
But I would just ask you, at 72, you're looking good. What is the key to staying so doggone fit?
I think just pick up a sport you love. It's running, it could be swimming, it could be triathloning, cycling, or whatever, and just stay with it and get out there every day if you possibly can. If you can't, do some kind of cross training and try to get some exercise in every day, but also eat right. Eat the right food, fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and so forth. Hey,
one last time, if anybody wants to get into the Seashore Nature Trail 50K, how do they do it? How do they get registered?
They can go online to the Tidewater Striders website, and they can log on right there online, or they can get the information to send the application to me in the mail.
Wonderful. Right. Dr. Mel Williams, local running legend. Good to have him here on the run. We'll see you.
All right, great.